Hello and welcome back to Frank's World TV. About 3 years ago, I had a guest on my show, Shahed Chowdhuri, who came here to talk about indie games. It's a very interesting discussion and it remains one of my most top viewed videos. I decided to bring Shahed back on the show today to talk about what's been going on in his life and his career. And it's a pretty cool story. Oh, wait, he's not here. Alright. Hey Shahed, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, energize. So thanks again for Shahed for beaming on in and coming to the show again. So what are you doing up to?
So I've been up to a lot. So ever since we last spoke, that was back in 2013. It's hard to believe it's been almost 3 years now since we last spoke on this video. Well, we speak a lot.
Right.
But since I made the video, I've been doing a lot of public speaking, both on enterprise software development and also on indie game development, which we spoke about last time in the video. But around 2014, I actually ended up joining Microsoft as a technical evangelist. So around the same time, on March 2014, my name was mentioned in the official Xbox magazine. I was also selected to be an MVP or Microsoft MVP. And I also got my job offer. But as you know, you can't be an MVP and a full Microsoft employee at the same time. So I ended up accepting the offer and obviously declined the MVP offer. And it was great to see my name in the magazine as well. So it's been a good 2 years since then.
So that sounds like it was a great month. Did you buy a lottery ticket that month?
I did not. I wish I did, yes.
So now that you're a full-time Microsoft employee, what do you do? Like, everyone, when they hear the term evangelist, they don't know exactly what it means. I'm an evangelist. You're an evangelist.
Right.
We're all evangelists here. Not all. That's not true. What do you do exactly? Like, do you engage with online communities? Do you still work with the indie game world, or do you focus on kind of enterprise developers? Tell us, Shahed.
All of the above. So one of the things that I do working as a technical evangelist is I work with startups, I work with students, and I work with enterprise and independent developers. So in that journey, I still attend these user group meetings, whether I'm speaking or just meeting with the developers and the other speakers there. I also help organize events, for example, Code Camp that's coming up for the Nova area, Northern Virginia. I also work with game developers who would like to be onboarded into the Xbox game development platform. So one of the things that I do is provide some guidance also on how to get onto Azure. So Azure, as you may know, is Microsoft's cloud platform, and it is good for any sort of technology that you can think of, whether it's a Linux box you may want in the cloud, a full Windows server, or one of our many PaaS offerings, which is Platform as a Service. So let's
Not
say,
the Easter egg die, right?
Exactly, yeah. But let's say you're making a game for any platform, even if it's not on the Microsoft platform. It could be on iOS, it could be on Android, and you need a back-end mobile service, you need back-end mobile notifications. You can build all that stuff in Microsoft's cloud. So I'll talk to people one-on-one. I'll provide free Azure credits by the BizSpark program, which is free for any startup making less than $1 million a year, just starting out, which is pretty much any startup on day one. You're not making any money. Yes.
Then everybody would be doing a startup.
Exactly. So
unless they had a month like you did in March 2014.
Right. So again, BizSpark is a great program. Anyone can go to bizspark.com and apply today. But again, if you happen to know me or another technical evangelist, we'll sit with you in person and we'll get you ramped up on the BizSpark program.
Great.
Yep.
So, a little birdie told me that you're getting a development kit for something.
I am, yes.
Can you talk about it?
I can, yes. So the HoloLens program, which is Microsoft's big mixed reality project, so it's a combination of VR and AR, or however you would like to define it. So it's not really VR, it's not typical AR that you've seen before. It's nothing like you've seen before. So the HoloLens team has decided to roll it out in phases. So the first phase is to sell development kits. So these are on sale in 2016, and the first wave of emails just started going out. And this is something that I'm obtaining not as a Microsoft employee, but just as a developer in the company.
Oh, really? So this is completely independent of your role at Microsoft?
Right. So I don't work with the HoloLens team, and I work in DX, which is the Evangelism department, it's Developer Experience and Evangelism. And within the DX team, where we can work with a lot of different technologies that are available. And HoloLens is fairly new, such that it's not been released yet. So the Dev Kit program is open to anyone in the world to apply. So just like everyone else, I got in line, I applied, As a developer, I put in my ideas and what I'd like to build with it, and some credentials of what I've built before as an independent developer, some of my Connect solutions, which carry themselves over to the HoloLens world. And I got approved in the first wave, so I would be planning to purchase one as soon as the purchase offers come out. So I'd be able to buy just like any other developer out there.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, what can you talk about? Some of the things you're planning with it, or is it or maybe if you don't want to reveal that, what is there been excitement kind of in the indie game world about the HoloLens and the whole notion of holographic computing? I know one of the big demos was the Minecraft demo.
Right.
How does that fit into this world?
A little bit, yes. So HoloLens is so much more than what an independent developer can work on. So right now, as I mentioned, it is for the first release, the first wave. So we're seeing a lot of interest from academic institutions, universities, NASA. We're seeing hospitals. We're seeing car manufacturers apply HoloLens to all sorts of scenarios. So they're able to, let's say, give you a virtual experience, maybe of a showroom. Maybe you're able to get an on-screen display of something as you're walking around. There's many different applications of HoloLens in all these areas that I mentioned. So it really goes beyond just something that an independent developer would do. But again, it is open for individuals to apply to and make a purchase at this early stage.
Interesting.
Yes.
Looking forward to seeing about that.
All
So
right.
what else do you do? Do you do, I hear you do videos on Channel 9.
I do, yes. So one of the things that I do is I started doing some YouTube videos on
Mhm.
C# programming. It's still out there on my website. So as you can see from my shirt, Shahed C is my Twitter handle, but it's also the name of my YouTube channel. So if you go to youtube.com and look for this Shahed C user, I also have a C# video tutorial there. And that's to help Unity developers get up to speed with C# or any developer who may be working with C# in a web environment. So it's not geared towards any particular C# developer, it's more a generic
Right.
form. But in addition to that, I also have my own channel on Microsoft's Channel 9. So again, it's part of MSDN on channel9.msdn.com. And just like my other technical evangelist colleagues, we promote our own videos on whatever we may be working on at the time. And right now we're geared towards making several videos a month. So a lot of us are making videos all over the US, all over the world, and pretty much anything that Microsoft's working on, you'll find us promoting videos for with us working on it.
Great, that sounds cool. So thanks again, Shahed, for coming by and talking to us about what you've been up to. And it sounds like you've had a really great time.
Yeah, been enjoying
the last
it.
3 years, and I'm looking forward. Hopefully, we'll be on the show not 3 years from now, but hopefully next 3 years will be just as awesome as the last three.
All right.
And people want to find out more. They follow you on Shahed C on Twitter.
Yeah, it's my Twitter
And
handle.
I hear you have a website, but I don't know the URL. Could
I
you-
do. It's called wakeupandcode.com, and what I
Okay.
usually tell people is if I'm at an event and you see me mention it, and if you've forgotten what it is, you see me walking away, the best way to look is on the back of my shirt. It
There you
says
go.
wakeupandcode.com. So there you go.
And he's a genius at branding.
I'm a
All
walking
right.
billboard.
There you go. All right, I'll send you back to where you were.
All right.
See you later.
See ya.
You can wave goodbye.